Hello and welcome to Woo's Cooking Corner. Today I'm going to be making my favorite noodles. So what I'm going to be putting in that, I'm going to use free-range chicken broth from Central Market. This is pretty cheap. You can get 2 for $4. I'm going to be using this spinach tagetelle that I also got from Central Market. I will be using my favorite wontons. I also got these from Central Market, but you can get these at Costco. And I'll be adding some vegetables. Zucchini, mixed frozen vegetables. So you can add whatever you like. And I have 1 egg here that will come at the end. And I also have some kale just to make it a little bit healthier. So the first thing we're going to do is just take the chicken broth and pour it into the pot. On a side note, I also have my cooking outfit on, which is a long sleeve t-shirt and sweatpants. Good for cooking. I've set my pot to 7 temperature. Just enough to get my noodles to be covered and boiled. I'm gonna use about 1/3 of it. One of these guys, which is a spinach tagetelle, into the thingy. Okay, I'm turning it up. Boil. While I am cooking that, I'm gonna make a smoothie. As you can see, I've already put kale in my smoothie. Next, I'm going to add a banana and frozen fruit and yogurt and almond milk. Actually, I'm not adding yogurt. I'm adding kefir. This is kefir. Into this smoothie you go, kefir. It looks like I'm out. This is the last of it. While I do that, I'm gonna add some milk. Organic almond milk with protein. I'm gonna add enough so that everything can mix. And it looks like I'm out of that too. I'm just gonna let those sit there and dispense themselves. The kefir and the milk are finished dispensing themselves. I'm gonna add these mixed berries. Got these from Sprouts. Wyman's of Maine. Strawberries, blueberries, cherries with, oh, it has kale, but I don't really see it. My berry to strawberry ratio will be off, so I'm going to use a spoon. I think that's good. Maybe 1 more strawberry. Now I'm gonna add my wontons because now it's been boiling and the pasta is pretty soft. I'm gonna add 4 of these. I'm gonna let that boil for maybe 30 seconds because these are going to take a little bit more time. And then I'm going to add vegetables. Actually, I'm going to do the broccoli cauliflower first. Oh, there's whole carrot chunks. I'm going to add some peas and carrots, corn and green beans. Then I'm going to add, well, okay, so now the things that are frozen are in there. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds to a minute to let it boil itself into a thing. You know what, I'm gonna add a little more broth because it's getting low so far. Last thing I'm gonna do is gonna add the kale because this is fresh, so it's gonna take less time to cook. I just took 1 handful and plopped it in. Plop, add an egg. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. It was boiling, everything's soft now, I can see it. The kale isn't quite cooked, but I know it'll cook with the residual heat. And I'm gonna plop the egg in. And now the egg should cook. So it looks like this. It'll cook with the heat. Regarding my smoothie, I'm gonna add some chia seeds. Just gonna add a little bit. Chia seeds are high in omega-3s. I think I added too much. It's okay. On a low blend, otherwise it will explode and go everywhere. I see them moving down into the suction. Here's a little tip for you. I found some tape. I'm going to tape up my spinach because I'm going to put it in the pantry so it'll help retain its freshness. I'm going to take these twisty ties. You can get a bunch of them at the grocery store. I'm going to twisty tie up my frozen vegetables so that they don't accidentally spew if something happens in the freezer. I'm sorry, I'm too high. And I'm gonna do it to the other one and put it in the freezer. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, I need to show you the final product still. Here is my completed meal. When you're done, make sure you clean up everything so you have a safe, functional, and clean kitchen.